There you go. Good evening, everybody. I had to unmute myself, because nobody can mute me, so I had to. Somebody had to mute me. Anyway, good evening, everybody, and I hope you guys are having a great time. Today is Friday, and it is we are a few days away before MECQ gets lifted. Hopefully, right? Every day you wake up, it's like a twilight zone, but you have to, be able to finish the day and let's win everything one day at a time. It's not easy, but that's why we're here together, and we're sharing our thoughts, feelings, and other things that can help us get through the situation right now. Okay, I want to say hello to some people on our live. Hello to Bebot Ramos. Lulu Tangan is watching us, and Jess Tangan as well. Anita Rojas. Ronil Carulla, hello. Eric Saw, he's saying hello to Kathy Binag. She's going to be here with us later because it's such an exciting afternoon to evening show wherein we'll be talking about. It's a special episode of Tim Yap Live because we always have different people that we chat with, but this time we're going to be talking about solutions. We're all quite within the pandemic, and we're all quite worried. There's anxiety facing people because they don't know. We're faced with an invisible enemy, and so today's show will tackle exactly that. It's not really how to. It's like a contra. How to shield yourself from the virus. I'm not saying it's the solution, but it's how to protect ourselves, because right now that's what we have to do. We have to protect ourselves from it, because there are many things going around that the people are saying this and that, and so let's be sure and let's ask the experts, and they're here with us in the show today. Hello to Carmela Bocanegra, Pam Pangulong. Hello from Davao, from Pam Panagiton. Ana Yulo, looking forward to the topic. Irene Martel Francisco, Ferdy Salvador, Dong Ronquillo, they're all watching us. Dennis Lustico, yes, all the best for Kathy. And also, yes, we just said hi to all our friends. Anyway, all of you guys I know are excited because we are here to talk about solutions on how to protect ourselves from the COVID-19 virus, which is getting closer and closer to home. Before, it's always you've heard of somebody's friends with somebody, or somebody's related to somebody, but now it's closer to home. It can be an aunt, a cousin, a friend, a colleague at work. Everybody, we're seeing a lot more stories of people who are, surviving and, are going through the pandemic. Okay, so this afternoon, we're going to talk to somebody and who has a solution. I always I've spent time with her, and she has all these things, from masks to hand wash, this disinfectants, and all these things. But right now, this woman also has something that is from Hong Kong. It's from Clean Tech in Hong Kong, and we will be talking to her about these things that can help us be shielded from the virus. And so here with us this afternoon is Kathy Binag of Clean Tech. Hello, Kathy. Hi, please unmute yourself, Kathy.
Yeah, hi, hello. Sorry.
There.
Good
Kathy.
evening, everyone.
Yes, good evening, Kathy. And whenever I see you, you have all these things that are very useful for this pandemic. And then the latest of which is Clean Tech. Of course, we know you have your masks, you have your disinfectants, or you have a whole spectrum, even even vitamins. Something to help your immunity. What is Clean Tech all about?
It's actually a full body sanitizing pod or tunnel that we use to protect ourselves. For, like, you will be protected once you go inside this chamber. You will be protected for 24 hours. That's our claim to fame. So if you can see it. This is a machine. This is a 3D. This is the first in the world, actually, that they make. it started with with MERS in Hong Kong. So this group of people, scientists and engineers, invented this one to fight the different viruses.
Oh wow. Okay. So right now, this particular chamber is in Hong Kong airport, right?
Yes, yes. It's in Hong Kong airport right now.
And so, what does it exactly do for the? How does it protect you from the virus?
Well, for you, for our team to be able to introduce the chamber, I'm calling Bobby from
Yes.
Hong Kong. Yes.
Okay. Bobby's here with us. Bobby
Hello.
Chan.
Hello.
Hello,
Greeting from
Bobby.
Hong Kong.
Hello, and Bobby is here with us from Hong Kong. Bobby, tell us about this clean tech chamber that we are seeing in the Hong Kong airports that is protecting the people of Hong Kong from the virus.
Yes. Yes, basically the chamber is one of the product line that we used. This is what we call a commercial line of product. Basically, how are you going to handle the virus and everything? This is around us everything. So you have to make sure that the premises is clean, the environment is clean. So this is the first step that we use. This is the chamber. When you walk in, there are basically 4 steps. First of all, there's a temperature check, whether you have a temperature or not. If you have a temperature, there's obviously you might be sick, so you get quarantine and everything. And then the next step, when you walk in, there's an air sucking in, and then first of all you clean your bodies, and then you are a full body, and everything on the surface. And then this is the BioM solutions that basically that spray on your bodies that kill the virus. And more importantly, this is the inside the chamber. This to keep you clean because this is the Aegis coating inside. This catalyzed by the UV lights, and then it will eject ions that kills the virus and everything. This is basically the mechanism. So make sure that the premises is clean, and then the body is clean. And then we have another line of products that is the consumer product. That basically we have the invisible glove. Basically, that the important thing is your hand. When you touch the surfaces and everything, the virus may stick onto your hand and everything. So we have another line of product that is called the consumer. That basically that can actually keep you protected from contacting the virus. The whole mechanism is in a systematical way. So you see, we just block the transmission of the virus. The virus come to me, the virus was killed. The virus come to the premises, the virus was killed. Basically, it keeps the environment and everybody that walk in and walk out of the premises free from the virus. So basically, this is the mechanism. This is why this is a holistic and systematic way of protecting people from contacting the virus.
So if they are not inside the chamber, they have these products that they can bring with them to protect them. No.
Yes, basically in the Hong Kong International Airport, we not only use the chamber, we just spray the Aegis coating on the seating area, on the walls, and on all the common area and everything. So for some of the staff that have frequent contact with people, basically we introduce them to use what we call the invisible glove. Basically, this is a spray, because kind of like this. This is a spray like this. Basically, you spray on your hands. If you have frequent contact with people, and the coating is on the wall and on the seating area and all this stuff, basically it will ensure the environment is clean.
The spraying. But what we are seeing right now on our screens, this is your store at the Hong Kong airport, and this is where you sell some of these products, right?
Yes, this is the one that we sell the consumer products. Say for example, this is the one that we basically encourage everybody to use. This is the invisible glove. This is the invisible glove. You spray on your hands because you contact things. You contact the surface. You contact everything on the palm, and you have to make sure that your palms is clean all the time. How are you going to do this? Is because it stays effective for 24 hours and everything.
Yes, it's like that's why we call it human gloves. So as long as you're not washing your hands, yeah, you're protected for 24 hours.
So it gives you that protection once you spray it, and so it's like you're wearing gloves.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes. It gives you
And
the comfort and convenience and thing.
because
Yeah.
it's killing the virus also. It's not
Yes.
like just gloves only, because the gloves is just preventing us to get the virus. This
Yes.
one is also killing the virus.
Uh, okay, Bobby. How is tourism in Hong Kong? Have tourists arrived, and the Hong Kong people, they can travel already?
Yes, they can travel, but they once they come into Hong Kong, they have to be quarantined for 14 days. So basically, not many people are coming in because you know that we are so close to China. China is now having an outbreak now. So basically, people come in, they have their temperature measured and everything, and they have to be quarantined for 14 days. This is the
Wow.
situation.
But if you're quarantined for 4, it's best to be beside a mall, no? Or
Yes.
there's no,
Yeah.
right? The Filipinos and Hong Kong have this relationship. Kathy, how did you discover these products and this clean tech chamber?
Because I have a partners in Hong Kong. Mostly of my, I'm into talaga, I'm so OC with cleanliness eh. Kaya you've seen me naman, di ba? I always
You
have
know
a
that,
lot of,
yeah.
yeah, no, I have those things. And second to that, a friend of mine, actually our partners is Eddie. He is a Korean who's based in Hong Kong. He's my partner, okay? So he told me that, Kathy, do you know that we have this product that you can bring in Hong Kong? So, what is that? Then he sent me all the details about, and I didn't even know that we have it. So we talk about it. Then, oh, second, it's interesting. Why don't you send me everything? Then like for almost 2 months I was studying about it, I was reading about it. Then I'm coordinating with Bobby and the clean tech bio m team and aegis intelligent. And I'm so happy and I'm really proud that I know that this product can help our community and our country to restart again. And 100% guaranteed that this will really protect us. This is not a bogus or you know fake product. I want quality and I want premium ones. And especially my partner Tony Boy is has emphysema, so I'm so praning. I'm so paranoid because once he get it, the COVID-19, oh my god, I don't know what will happen.
Yeah. So
There.
is it safe to say that you got the products and that this is it not a license, no, but the actual product from clean tech, the chambers, also to protect your loved ones, right?
Exactly, definitely. That's my first intention. Then eventually then I was like, okay, why not? Sige, let's try to dalhin natin in the Philippines and let's offer it to business sector. And I was telling them that you can go direct and just get it there because we just wanted to help the our community, our country to start again, right? So that's most of, actually, I'm very lucky to have partners in Japan, Korea, and Hong Kong that their number one mission is also to help more than to earn. And at this time of pandemic, we needed that the most, no? So we need those kind of people in this
Yeah,
world. There's a lot of things happening right now, so we need to support each other and help each other.
exactly. And so these clean tech chambers in the Philippines, are there already? I mean, Bobby, where is it located outside the airport? Where else can we see these clean tech chambers?
In Hong Kong, apart from Hong Kong, we do sell it into China, and we are trying a trial in Taiwan, spraying on the buses and public areas and all this stuff. Because as I said, we are taking it in a systematic way to prevent us from contacting this virus. So the chamber is one thing to protect the premises. The premises is passive. You stay there, and then people walks in and everything. But the important thing, the hard part, the challenge is on the people because they're moving around all the time. So we are focusing on the solution. The solution is one on the personal level is the invisible glove. The other is the aegis coating on the public transport and on the premises wall and all these public railings, seatings, public facilities, stadiums, all this stuff. Basically, we are making a big trial in Taiwan and seeing the solution because the interior of the car, the interior of the train, interior of the bus is also important.
Okay. How about Kathy in the Philippines? since that's why we are focusing, we are featuring clean tech, because it's like one of the best practices right now, and so it has to be. Thank you, Kathy, for bringing that here, the technology to the Philippines, because we need to see the best practices of the world and apply it here, so that we can minimize the risk and the spread of the virus. Kathy, in the Philippines, where is it available?
Well, right now, there's a lot of private companies that wanted to get it, and we're transacting with them right now. We're talking with them, and we're letting them know and asking them how to use it and all, because we have a sample here. It's available if they wanted to see it. I'm I'm in partnership with Cheryl Glazer, Spectrum Med. So if they're interested, they can just contact them and inquire.
Yeah,
So right
I
now, it's
hope.
not yet available anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we are showing you guys right now from the clean tech chamber that you're seeing on the screens that is available in Hong Kong and other parts of the world will be soon available in the Philippines through Kathy and her partners. So I hope that this is a good vision of the future, that we see more clean tech chambers to protect our people. Like, I'd love to see it in an airport, because we have a lot of people, still traveling and going to. Some people, I have friends who went to Australia, and some people are going to different parts of the world, and they're still traveling the air, except for now because of MECQ. But beyond MECQ, people will be traveling, and first and foremost would be a lot of our friends, right, Kathy? So we hope to
Yes.
see this clean tech chamber in our own airports too.
Airports, schools, for our children to have a normal life. What, like what Bobby said, like when once you enter this chamber, you will be protected. It will remove all the viruses. Then, and when you get out, you're protected 24 hours. Then the virus will once the virus will you get contact into the virus will be dead. Mamamatay talaga siya, no? So our children will be protected. Malls and big buildings, condominiums, cinemas, and
Wow. So
anywhere
we can watch,
basically.
we can finally watch movies again. I was telling Javi just the other day that I miss going to the cinema. So maybe this can be an answer that, if we have this chamber before going into a cinema, that it might help stop the spread of the virus. So we can actually live, quote unquote, normal lives, even amidst the pandemic.
Yes, yes, definitely. Because right now, 'di ba, we were saying that it's a matter of survival. It's not like that. We need to survive, but we need also to fight the virus. Let's stop thinking of preventing. Let's start fighting it. Let's
Yeah,
stop
and
it.
so it's like when we're going to war, we need to have our armor, right? So
Exactly.
we need to be dressed with the right, bulletproof vests and everything, so that nothing can penetrate our systems. And of course, aside from the obvious, that making sure that we are well taken care of in terms of vitamins and exercise, and the right
Mhm.
diet, and everything. We need these kinds of things because we are at war, right? So
Exactly.
this is our battle gear. Clean tech is our battle gear. Well,
Yes.
thank you, Bobby, for the insight, and I hope the gospel of clean tech gets spread, not just around the world, but especially in the Philippines, where we super need it. Right?
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Greetings
Thank
from Hong
you,
Kong. Thank
and
you.
we hope to see
Thank
you
you,
in Hong
Bobby.
Kong when it's
Thank you.
already
Thank
safe
you.
to travel.
Stay well.
We will go to Hong Kong and visit you.
And we will
Okay.
eat.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you,
Okay.
Bobby.
Thanks, Bobby. Bye.
Hey, there you go. That's Bobby Chan of Clean Tech. He's here. He was there with us straight from Hong Kong. And so Kathy, it's our turn now. So Kathy,
Yeah.
since there's no vaccine yet. I mean, right? The latest
Yes.
one is we've heard that it's the Russian government has already they have the vaccine, and our president is willing to be one of the guinea pigs of it. But see,
Mm.
of course, Filipinos, knowing how the Filipinos are, they already have memes about all this, about Russia taking on the vaccine.
Exactly.
Ayan, so we have here, oh, ayan, so,
Yeah,
mukha na tayong Russian, ayan, di ba? Putin
I
has,
know, right?
di ba, ayan, so
Yeah.
Putin's daughter 3 days from now, ayan. And then, meron
Mhm.
pa ba ibang mga memes? This other meme here is there, Russian COVID vaccine, ayan. So right now, while it's not yet there, while the vaccine is not yet there, mag-vodka muna, di ba? Oo.
Alcohol, yes.
Ibang alcohol muna while the vaccine, but it's also a Russian product that Filipinos love. Yes.
Yes,
And
yes,
then,
that's true.
and then ito rin, another meme of Putin with
Yeah.
a giant injection. So again, you know naman how Filipinos are, Kathy. They're there's so much humor. At sabi pa nga nila, ang pangalan ng vaccine is gonna be Putin C. O, di
I know,
ba?
right? Connected to vitamin C.
Yes.
Immunity, immunity. Yeah.
So while wala pang vaccine, wala talaga tayong magagawa kung hindi to be to exercise precaution and to really still I think we should live our lives and not be scared. Diba? We always talk about that. But actually, I got a sample of the vaccine, did you know? And
Mm-hmm.
and they have a video on how to use it. Here's the video.
Привет, Тим, давно не виделись, очень соскучился по вам. Да, действительно была вакцина от ковида и изобретена и будет зарегистрирована как первая вакцина в ближайшие несколько дней в России. Если ты спросишь меня, честно, не могу комментировать по этому поводу, потому что я не ученый. Лично я бы эту вакцину не пробовал, потому что я верю в свою иммунную систему, и я думаю, что должно быть немножко больше тестов сделано, прежде чем эту вакцину допускать в массовое производство. Я жду тебя у себя в Милане, в гостях, очень соскучился, люблю вас, ребят. Пока.
Yan. Okay. So that is actually a Russian my Russian friend nagkamali akala ko about the vaccine, hindi pala. Oo. So he that maghintay na muna tayo because we don't know what's gonna happen. So now guys, I want to talk about Kathy, the one that we're seeing on the screens right now. She's a mother of 5 and I'm seeing Bianca Binag, MJ Ong,
Yeah.
them are greeting us. Hello to Brent Lim, Mercy Villanea. There, so a lot of our friends are saying hello. John Herrera is also watching. Sabi niya, what's the best way to clean face masks and how often? Ayan, so Kathy, can you answer that?
Well, it depends. If it's washable, you wash it with antibacterial soap, definitely, because especially if it doesn't have antibacterial properties, no? There's different kind of mask kasi. There's antibacterial, may non-woven, merong, what do you call this? Disposable. If it's washable, I suggest, sorry, you wash it talaga with antibacterial. Kasi, syempre may saliva, di ba? Tapos may sweat. So, you need to wash it properly. But, for you to be able to use it mas matagal, so you need to wash it lang dahan-dahan, softly, but make sure it's clean and dry it out.
Okay, so we have other friends joining us. Becky Garcia is saying hello, Tim and Kathy. Also, Charmaine Rivera Lagman. Congratulations, Manong and Kathy Binag. Yeah, we have a lot of people who are saying that it's about time that we already have this clean tech chamber. So, and Dong Kilo is sending the ABS-CBN hearts.
Hi, babe.
Yes, because again, of course, we in another episode we talked about the new mood online, and today is Friday, so Filipino Fashion Friday. So we are also one in supporting our local designers, right? Especially the ones also in new mood, which is of course a shout out to Dennis Lustico, Jaggy Glarino, Lulu Tangan, Ibar Aceron, and that's them. Exactly. Yeah. Kathy,
Yeah.
you have this whole spectrum of products that that are geared towards the pandemic. From masks until this clean tech chamber. What inspires you to other people kasi, di ba, during the pandemic they'll just rest and relax. I have never seen you rest and relax because you're always, of course, you look so composed, but you have this whole catalog of products that are suited for the pandemic, and it's meant to aim to help people. Saan
Yes.
nagagaling? Oh,
Well, number one, when I see people like right now, hindi all of the people is comfortable. Like there's a lot of people na mahirap, na they need to go back to work kasi they have families and they cannot afford na hindi nila afford na nasa bahay lang at walang trabaho kasi wala silang pangtustos sa family nila. So, I just want them to go back to not normal, but at least they can work, and support their family. Then, yung another one is our frontliners, which is our doctors. Just imagine, no, ang bilis mamatay ng isang doktor pag tinamaan ng COVID. But bago tayo magkaroon ng doctor, 10 years, di ba? So parang I just wanted really to help. I really wanted to help the community and to inspire people na kailangan magsama-sama tayong tumulong. We need to help each other. We need to inspire each other. We need to be positive. Even it's so hard na. And sometimes kasi I realize this pandemic nga na this is a wake-up call for everyone. Just imagine, this is not just one problem. This is problema to. It's a problem of all over the world. It's a world problem. Parang
Yeah.
universal problem talaga. Parang just imagine how come na iisa lang yung problem ng buong mundo. It's a wake-up call for us from God, I think. Kasi we're so busy to think about how to earn money, how to be famous, who's the most powerful. How I wish every day, I just pray na sana lahat tayo, we realize that yung mga simpleng bagay mas important rather than those fame, power, and money. We just need to love each other.
The simple things that people can't even hug right now because they have
Exactly.
to distancing and all that, di ba? Hindi
That's
talaga
true.
in a different time, so different times call for different measures. That's
Exactly.
why we have the products that we have featured and the different ways of coping. Possible ways of how to, again, as I said, as the title of our episode is saying, how to shield ourselves from the virus. Kathy, you are also a mother of 5, as I previously
Yeah.
mentioned. But you look like, wow, you're so svelte, not skinny, but I don't want to say skinny because parang ano yun, but you're really really toned. And so what is your secret? How do you keep yourself that way?
I definitely eat healthy. I'm not healthy buff before kasi I enjoy life. We only live once, but because before I believe na if you live healthy, parang it's not fun anymore kasi parang hindi masarap. But then I have a friend, actually kababata ko, si Harvey De Baron.
Yeah.
Then he introduced me to this yung kanyang concept, which is Baron method. Then I told him, "Uy, I want to be part of that." Sabi ko, "Is it good? Para naman boring yan. Kasi if you're healthy, it's blunt yung food." I cook. I love to cook. Okay? I love to
You
cook.
know that, yeah.
Yeah. So, sabi ko, nako, di ba? Meron tayong stigma kasi na if it's healthy, it's blunt, it's boring, it's not masarap. So, but apparently, I have to tell you guys, that's not true. You just need to use the proper ingredients and real food. Lahat yan may substitute. Yon. So, yun siya.
Okay, I've heard a lot of things about the Baron method. Some friends have told me about it and they really swear by it. Gambili Chauco is watching us, as well as Anita Rojas. Charina Binag is sending us hearts, and a lot of other friends also. So, without further ado, I want to really ask you in depth about the Baron method because people are talking about it. It's a big. Is it a fad diet? Is it a way of life? So here to explain to us further what the Baron method is all about, none other than the creator of the Baron method himself. We have Harvey Baron. Hey, Harvey. Harvey and Asa. The
Hello,
Baron.
hi. How are you guys?
Very
Hello.
good.
TGIF, huh? Friday.
Yes,
Yes.
Friday. So it's perfect because we are talking about food. We're talking about health. It's the best way to end the week by knowing new things and how to best adapt to the current situation that we have. So Harvey and Asa, I've heard so much about the Baron method. What exactly is the Baron method for the people who still don't know about it?
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, I want to say good evening to everyone who's watching and listening. Well, in a nutshell, Baron Method is a nutritional coaching and food education practice. So our thrust is really to help people get back on their feet. People who are sick, who wanna beat disease, get back their health back. Also, people who just want to be healthy, want to protect their immune system, keep inflammations down. So the goal is to not only put in food that's healthy, but we're also looking at putting in food that's delicious as well. I think the key to a healthy eating plan, not just any fad, is all about sustainability. And healthy without delicious doesn't work. Delicious without healthy will just get you sick. So it's got to be a balance of both of those things.
And what inspired you to develop the Baron method and to develop the program?
Prior to meeting my husband, he was diagnosed with this rare autoimmune disease. At that time, it was pretty rare. It's called ulcerative colitis. And the symptom of this disease was, pardon the people who are having their dinner, but the symptom was it caused him to go to the toilet 30 times a day, secreting blood, pooping blood.
Pooping blood lang 30
So,
times a day.
At age 27, it's something that you don't want to have. You'd have to rush to the toilet. You can't even pass wind because you're afraid that a bunch of blood will come out.
Yeah.
And so at a certain point of being medicated, he said that I've had enough. Maybe I can fix this with food. And that's exactly what he did.
Yeah. Just to add to that, I think the major scare there was that at 27, after relapsing a couple of times, well, about 3 times in 2 years or 4 times in 2 years, the doctor said, I have to put a colostomy bag. So, a colostomy bag at age 27 is not the same as a Hermes bag. Huh? So that's different. That when you don't carry any valuables there, you carry poop there. And at that time, I hadn't met my wife yet. So that's why it was one of those things that was life-changing. You had to do something completely drastic or else you're going to be sick and beside the toilet for the rest of your life.
And so this was how many years ago?
So I think this was almost 18 years ago. 2002 was my last relapse. So happy to say that from that time until today, I have my doctor has basically said that I've beaten that autoimmune. I've basically been off. I've been in remission for the last 17 years.
Wow! So it is because of this program that you guys have developed for yourselves, for you, Harvey, that you can say it was the reason why you are disease free now.
Yeah, I think what I realized was that again with the same view as Kathy, you really just want to help people. You want to make sure that people actually find their way back. A diabetic, you don't want the person who has high sugar to have complications and for that to progress. You want to help, try to say, hey man, I can help you. Hey dude, we can fix that up for you. And it's not that difficult actually.
That's true.
So, but I've been reading that intense exercise is not necessarily needed to see the results. Because of course people, not some people love to work out, some people don't love to work out, some people love to eat more. First off, before we go there, how many say for people who are vain and they want to see results, how long before they see results via the Baron method?
I think everybody is different. And what we notice is that if you follow the program well, and if your desire to follow is good, then you get to see good results right away. 80% of the people that walk through our door have some type of minor issue, whether it's acid reflux or something like that. So all those things go away. Bloatedness goes away. Those things that really cause a problem. Water retention goes away. So it depends what kind of results you're expecting, Tim. I mean, if you're expecting if you're expecting that today you have a big tummy, and then tomorrow you want six-pack abs, that's not gonna happen overnight. But at least
Different
you're on the
doctor.
right. Yeah, different doctor. At least you're on the right path. The right path of what to do and where to go. I think that's really important.
And to add to that, I mean, if the thing that you want, the results that you want, is just to instantly slim down and you go through crash diets, let's say you reach a certain weight that you desire, then you have no bigger reason to stay on the diet, and then maybe you'll gain the weight back and then some. So we are not proponents of crash dieting. We'd like to make healthy eating a lifestyle instead, something that's sustainable, so that you can keep your trim self, but at the same time be healthy.
And they're
Exactly.
saying that you don't need intense workout to achieve the
No.
result with the Barn method. Is that true?
Yeah,
Mhm.
there's a saying. It's a very popular saying. I think there's a lot of memes for it. No, you can't out exercise a bad diet. You don't need to do a lot of crazy exercises just to lose weight. You can actually do less than an hour a day. You can get by with that and eat really well and get better results.
And Kathy, how long have you been on the Barron method?
Wow. How long, Harvey? Tagal na.
Yeah, quite a while.
Yeah, 6 years.
yeah,
7. Yeah, eight,
mother
7, 8.
mother of 5. If you guys get to see Kathy or check her out, check her profile out on Facebook, you'll be like, how can this woman have 5 kids?
Precisely.
On Instagram, Kathy Binag, and you can
Yeah.
see she can really sport a two-piece bikini and really wear it really well.
Yeah,
Wow.
super.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so,
well, yeah.
yes, Kathy, continue.
Yeah, and I really don't believe in starvation diet, kasi you're going to have a relapse after. Like you'll get your target built, then right after, what will happen? Your cravings will go back, everything will go back, and you'll gain more. So it's
Yeah.
better for you to enjoy what you're eating, but eat it right. There's a lot of substitute. I thought, di ba, Harvey, before nga, paano yun? Paano yun? That's impossible. How come? Parang hindi pwede. Parang, but you will not believe me that I don't use salt for 10 years already. I don't use salt in my food and nobody believes. I only use patis, but the organic one, the real one, because there's basically Baron method. They teaches you how to read the label. It's not like the typical nutritionist that will just give you the what do you call this? The
calories.
volume,
Yeah,
the
the counting
calories,
calories, yeah.
ganyan. Yeah. So we don't do that. We teach you how to read the label for you to understand what you're eating. If you're eating it the right food, the right ingredients, and everything there.
So you never felt deprived? There was never anything that you can't eat? I mean,
No.
what are the parameters of this? But I want to understand what exactly the Barron method is all about.
Actually, Tim, I think Kathy mentioned it a little earlier. When you starve yourself, that's actually counterintuitive to what a lot of people think. If you eat less, people think that you're going to lose weight. Yes, you will for a short period of time. But what that does is that it actually slows down your metabolism. So yes, you will lose weight, you slow down your metabolism, and because you're hungry, you eat again, bam, the weight comes back just as quick. That's the main problem of a starvation diet. Whereas what your body really wants is have that metabolism humming along, so that when you eat food, or these people you see, like, how can you be eating so much and not gaining any weight? That's what normally happens when you look at a diet that's actually designed to speed up your metabolism and actually enjoy the benefits of actually eating food and all of those things. Now,
But
yeah.
yes,
Go
continue.
ahead.
Yes.
No, no, you go ahead. You go ahead. Sorry.
But these days, right, aside from the weight loss, but right now more people are more attuned to their immunity. You know, because of course we know that for us to be virus free, we our
Mm.
immune system has to be really good. And
Right.
how does the program of the Baron method uh, help our
Okay.
immune systems become stronger?
Really good question, actually, Tim. In fact, going back to the person who doesn't eat a lot, we always talk about when we talk about building an immune system, a strong immune system. It's almost like building a car, or let's say building a house. When you build a house, if I don't give you enough raw materials, how will you be able to build a strong house that will withstand a hurricane or any of those things, or a storm? What your body really needs, especially when it's fighting off stress, when it's fighting off all of these parameters that are really affecting your body, like a virus, like a strong virus, and all of those things. You need you need not only raw materials but good quality raw materials. In the case of the body, we're looking at high value nutrients, things that are really designed by nature for your body to be strong. So it's important that not only are you eating enough, because a stronger metabolism is part of a what do you call this, a strong immune system. So if you're starving yourself, actually you're not getting enough raw materials to protect your immune system. So high value nutrients, like not just micronutrients like vitamin C and all of these things, but food that doesn't cause inflammation. So when you talk about foods that don't cause inflammation, foods that are not no refined sugar, all of those things that doesn't cause inflammation, like gluten, all these things, they all cause inflammation as well.
Okay. So what is a sample meal plan? Can you take us through like a sample meal plan of what I say today, Friday? What
Mm.
is on the Baron method? What is on the menu?
Sure.
It depends.
Yeah, go
It
ahead. Go ahead.
depends what you like, right, Harvey?
Yes,
Like, you
yes.
can still eat your adobo. You can still eat your binagoongan. You can still
In
eat your
fact,
nilagong baka. Lechon
a
mo.
fan
You
of
can
lechon kawale.
Yeah,
Wow.
lechon kawale. You can eat
yeah.
all those
Kathy
things.
super loves good food and she cooks super
Oh
good
yeah.
food.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See, Kathy has a way of cooking food that normal home cooked food becomes gourmet style. So
Yes.
actually,
Wow.
and that's true. But
Thank
in
you.
reality, you can eat food that you like. The Baron Method actually designed. We have 140 recipes in our program. The design is actually to be able to eat food that you like on a daily basis, like adobo, tocino, longanisa, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of making sure that the food that you eat is from good quality and good sources. We don't tell you not to eat rice. Carbohydrates is not a
Not
bad thing.
exactly.
You
You
have
needed that.
carbohydrates, yes. So because if you take carbohydrates out, that's such a massive macronutrient that you take out. Taking out carbohydrates will basically make you unhappy. If you know, I always say that if you notice when you have the happiest moments, when you celebrate in life, a carbohydrate dish is always there. There's always a cake. There's
And
always,
wine.
and
Or
wine is
pasta.
everything. So
Exactly.
So
why
with the
live?
Baron method, wine and rice is all right?
Yes,
Is
we
Yes.
would
Yes,
use certain types of
Sorry.
wine,
yes,
and then we like unpolished rice.
yes.
And with all the food that Kathy mentioned, it's all about swapping out your pantry staples to make sure that they're better alternatives. So let's say you have your soy sauce, you have your patis, you have your salt, you have your sugar, you have your vinegar.
Oil.
So it's just,
Oil.
and your
Cooking
oil.
Yes,
oil.
oil. Tama,
Yeah.
Just
tama, tama. Yeah.
finding better oils, picking out
Yeah.
better fish sauce, and you're set to go.
So what do you do like when you guys have somebody who wants to go into the Baron method? Are you gonna do a pantry raid and say take this out, take that out?
Oh,
Is it
we've
like
done that before.
Yeah, we've done that before.
Definitely
Yeah, for
by
sure.
Yeah.
request. But more than doing the pantry raid is making the person understand why a certain ingredient is bad and a certain ingredient is good, so that we educate them to not need us after a certain
Yeah.
period of time. So we don't want you to be super dependent on us. We impart whatever knowledge we can so that you can be independent and you know to make good food choices.
Mm,
so?
definitely.
Exactly. We
Yes.
teach you. We want you to learn how to do your own food, because we want you to pass that learning to mga apo mo,
Yeah,
pamilya
that's
mo.
right.
It's our way of giving back. It's not just for us
Ah,
to earn. Yeah, we want this to be a lifestyle for the family, for everyone to be healthy.
so this is not a food delivery, healthy food delivery system. It's a way of life that you can use for yourself. So that when you
Yes.
cook, you're using the Baron method. Am
Yeah,
I right?
basically at first, like, especially if, 'di ba, if like, if you want us to deliver food to you, especially if you're alone, we do that.
Yes.
Okay? But we want we want you to learn. We want you to learn talaga more than na kami yung magbigay ng pagkain. Kasi what if wala na kami? Like if you go abroad, you're alone. At least you know how to eat, 'di ba? To eat properly, what to eat, yung ganyan.
Yeah, make good food choices and things, and look in a menu what works and what doesn't work. I think those are really important things.
So how it works is with Baron Method, we offer two ways of learning. The first one is what we call the one-time food education consult, where we give you the basics in terms of Baron Method. But when we say basics, it's rich in information. We teach you how to read labels. We tell you what the top 6 worst food ingredients are, what to avoid. We give you a sample meal plan. But let's say you need a little bit more hand-holding. We have what we call the full program, where we impart everything that we know when it comes to food. And then we monitor you for a certain period of time to make sure that you are on the wagon. And if you fall off, we are there to cheer you on. We are there to make adjustments with you, and just to basically hold your hand while you're learning, while you are unlearning the things that you are used to, and then you learn new things the Baron Method way.
Yeah, and Tim, I think it must be said that a lot of the people that come through our doors have some health concern or health issue, no matter how minor or major they are. We work with people with chronic illness like cancer, chronic kidney failure, kidney disease, and all of that. But we also work with people as simple as bloatedness and acidity. So the spectrum of health condition is varied, no? And I think when you eat well, what we've noticed is that you can get all of those things. And along with proper medical help, especially with cancer and everything like that, you'll notice that symptoms and side effects are actually suppressed. Your immune system is stronger. So if you need stronger medication, it's given to you. You won't be so affected. You won't get the pneumonias. You won't get the sepsis and things like that. So it's important that there is a balance of both real with medication and real food. So that's what's
true.
critical.
I like it's also about the learning and the relearning of the learning and the unlearning of certain things, right? So it's
Yes.
really a mindset change about food. So I have a few friends who really raves about the Baron method and how it's changed their lives. So let's see, and they're here with us on video. Let's take a look at these guys.
I assure you that it really works because it worked for me. A diet is good if it's something that you enjoy and it's something that works. My main problem was, despite all my workouts and despite all the intensity and volume of my Ironman or marathon training, my blood sugar was always high. I really have no problem with losing weight. I'm a mesomorph. I can lose weight, I can gain weight. My doctor told me, you really have to start taking metformin medicine. My blood sugar was already 128. That's the pre-diabetic level already. I'm not on any maintenance meds. I'm not anti-med, but as much as possible, I'd like to rely on my food for my health. When I talked to Harvey, I was on IF, intermittent fasting, mainly because it was the in thing. The weight stayed down, but the sugar shot up. And it shot up to alarming levels, wherein I really had to do something more drastic. But surprisingly, when I started the Baron method, it was not drastic. I thought I'd be hungry. But when I was given what I needed to eat, I was so concerned. I even talked to Harvey, and I told Harvey, I'm gonna gain weight. This is too much calories. And he said, just trust the method. So I followed. It's highly specialized for me. I also realized that carbs is good for you. When you embark on a fitness program, carbs are demonized. You think that carbs are so bad that you should not be eating carbs. Carbs will cause your sugar to shoot up. Carbs will make you gain weight. Since I started eating my carbs at the right time, I lost my craving for sweets. And 3 months after, I look at my blood sugar, I look at my numbers, and it was the lowest ever in my life. My blood sugar was 79, from 128 to 79. It's been more than a year now, and my sugar is still low, my weight is the same, and my athletic performance is good. With my athletic performance, I'm 52, and normally when you're 52, the athletic performance goes down because you're older. But last year, I did my bike PRs, and I did the Boston Marathon, and I did Berlin Marathon. This I attribute to being able to recover quickly, being able to sleep better also. And that's what really got me sold on this method. And the numbers will show that it works. There are many fad diets that you hear of nowadays. Most of them are not sustainable. If we are to get into a diet plan, it has to be something that you enjoy. It has to be something that you can sustain for a long time, mainly because you like it. So the Baron method is that. I assure you that it really works because it worked for me. And it's something that I can do for the rest of my life because I enjoy doing it.
There you go. Thank you, Kim Atienza, Kuya Kim. We were together in the Berlin Marathon, and I've always spent time training with Kim, and he's one of the people who super raves about the Baron method, and you can see he's at his optimum health, and Kim wouldn't say good things about something if he doesn't believe in it. He's one person whose credibility is unparalleled in our industry. So I really trust.
Yes.
That's why when I heard about the bar method, because I heard it from Kim first. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
We there again. There was a bit of unlearning and then a relearning. So it was very effective. It's so easy to work with him because he not only does he follow, but he's also very, very religious, and sports nutrition is a different level. But at the same time, working with him, lowering his sugar was our primary goal. So that was good.
So next, Kathy will be running na rin, marathon, triathlon, no, Kathy?
Ayan.
Why not?
Si Tony Boy na lang para.
Oo, yun. Para
Pwede.
Yeah, I have to tell you also, Tim, that Harvey's also a sports nutritionist, and he learned it in Oxford. Oxford ba? Yeah?
Yes.
He
That's
has a
right.
diploma in sports nutrition from Oxford College.
Yes.
He got the diploma with high distinction.
Yeah.
Si Isa, kala ko si Cindy Corletto eh.
Thank you. Parang nakakaya naman kay Cindy.
Another friend of mine, Harvey, Asa, and Kathy, that is also super raves about the Baron method. And like we were talking about it, this is another friend of mine from childhood that she's I super trust her opinion, and that's why I got so intrigued about this method of yours because of her also, and she's here with us. Let's look at this video.
Hey guys, I'm Stephanie Zubiri, and I have been with the Baron method for about 5-6 months now. So I started it in March, right during the lockdown. I just wanted to make a commitment to my health and fitness journey. I have been exercising and nothing was really changing. I would always yo-yo, so whenever I felt like I had to lose some weight because my clothes were getting a bit snug, basically I would just diet myself silly and starve myself, and then I would trim down and get slim, but then I would always kind of go up and down. I was also feeling quite sluggish, and I felt like it really had to be a lifestyle change, and I tried it out. I saw some friends who looked fantastic after being on the Baron method, and I wanted to see what they were doing. And I called Harvey, and Harvey is a super wonderful person. Him and his team, they're really amazing. They know their stuff. And it's been an incredible journey. With Baron Method, it is not about weight loss, it's about health. It's about really reaching your fitness goals. I have so much more energy now. I sleep better. My goals were really about muscle toning and strength. I don't just want to be slim or thin. I really just want to be healthy inside and out. I also don't feel deprived. So this is really not like your crash diets that can actually wreak havoc on your health. I feel like I am eating really well. I feel like I can even drink my wine, my beloved wine. Everybody knows I love my wine. So I think, this is really something for everyone. He will tailor make something specially for you guys. He will make sure that it is suited to your lifestyle, to the things that you love to eat. And he always finds alternatives. Everything I'm like, but I love bacon. He's like, okay, we'll find you nitrate-free bacon. We'll find you, so it's really about clean eating. I've also sent over to the show some photos of some of the food that I cook for myself, and you will see you can truly eat, truly enjoy, and still reach your fitness goals. So while I haven't necessarily quote unquote lost weight, I've lost so much in inches, I've gained muscle, and overall I just feel better and healthier. So I'm very happy I went with the Baron Method, and all of you guys should try it too.
There. Wow.
Thank you.
And,
Yeah.
and, let's take a look at her before and after photos because because Steph, look at that. She just showed me this earlier. She sent it to me on WhatsApp, and that's her, and that's Steph's signature puson before, and now I'm with the Baron Method. Look at that. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm proud of it. See, she loves.
Yeah.
Steph is one of those people na magsasalsa na lang sa Instagram. Mga ganyan. But look at her, the weight that she's lost. It's so obvious, and it's beautiful, and you can see that she's so happy about it. And that she was rating about it on the video we saw earlier. And there also, but tignan mo naman dito, parang wow. Look at Steph, so hot,
Yes.
right? And these are the food. Apparently, you guys, because of the Baron Method, this is the food that she cooks at home, or is this the food that you guys are serving?
Yeah, Steph is one of the best when it comes to plating. I mean, we love looking at her food. So one of the things that we do is we ask her to send us food photos of what she prepares. Exactly, Kathy. She sends us the food photos, so we're able to monitor her that way. It's important that we monitor her for a good period before we let go, so that once they build a habit, or once a person builds a habit, they're able to keep that habit with them for quite some time. So and after a period, you see that the bloatedness goes away, the inches goes away. Of course, you'll have better energy to work out. So you
sleep better.
You sleep better. Well. Like yeah, definitely. Even stuff like you poop better and all of those things. It all counts as well.
Yeah, you have beautiful skin also. You look younger. Yeah, you're like that.
Look at Kathy. She's your primary endorser, ambassador.
And just like what Steph said, I mean, she just ate healthy. She didn't crash diet, but she feels so much better, and she's getting inches off. So if you are healthy, what happens is your body just follows its natural habit of trimming down to your desired shape.
Absolutely.
True.
Yeah.
And may I ask, how affordable is this? What are their packages? How can people reach you guys, and how can they order and subscribe to this method?
So if you want to check us out, you can head on to our website. It's www.baronmethod.com. That's BARONMETHOD.com. We are also on Instagram and Facebook. And as I've mentioned a while ago, we have two options, and we've added a third. During the lockdown, we host webinars that are 5 days long to teach people how to eat well and how to improve their immunity. And all of the information's on the website.
Okay.
And you forgot to tell them that we have like cancer patients that got COVID, and we have this Baron.
Yes. Yeah, we have a protocol for COVID patients, not replacing medicine, but just to support their
immune system. The design would be to help their immune system be high enough so that they don't get the symptoms or at least to suppress the symptoms down. Assuming the person has COVID, the if you do the food well and everything, your immune system actually improves. That you're able to manage the symptoms and side effects of medication and the COVID virus, and it's actually suppressed. So it's pretty good, and we have enough data, enough cases that we've worked with. Some of those have really they're immunocompromised. Some have a lot of comorbidities, and we've had a lot of good results so far.
Okay, cool. So hopefully, again, with the right diet, even it can fight cancer. If it can fight cancer, it can fight COVID too, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for that. We'd love to talk more because we're so interested, and
Mhm.
I'm really curious about the COVID. About the COVID. I'm really curious about the Baron method, and please, guys, last words about how to battle the pandemic and how with Baron and Kathy with Cleantech. Please, Harvey and Aza, please, last words.
So what we believe is we can't all live in a bubble, and so the best way, your best line of defense is to make sure that your immunity is high, and you can do that by eating well and making sure that your food is healthy, and that's how we believe we can battle COVID the best way.
Yeah, definitely, and it doesn't have to be It doesn't have to be hard. It's just a matter of making a good choice. And if you prioritize your health, your health will also take care of you as well.
You only have one body. You
Yeah.
better take care of it the best way that you can.
Exactly.
Cool. Thank you so much, Harvey and
Okay.
Aza de Baron. Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
Yeah,
Kathy,
definitely.
way
Yeah,
to battle it out, to fight the virus.
Yeah, of course, we need to follow the protocol. Social distancing, wear your mask, be clean, wash your hands frequently. Bahala na, kahit mag-dry. Basta importante, you're clean, you wash your hands frequently, and make sure everything that you touch, you don't put your hands in your face. There.
Okay, thank you so much. And I'll see you guys. Thank you so much for your time, Harvey, Aza, and Kathy. And we learned so much from you guys. And, you guys planted seeds in our heads that, how we can learn and relearn and unlearn certain things so that we can be all healthier. Because right now, that is the goal for all of us, to be healthier human beings, to be able to face this pandemic best. Right?
Absolutely.
True.
Thank you so
Absolutely.
much, Harvey and Kathy.
Thank you.
Good
Thank you.
night. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Thank you so much. There you have it. Words from Kathy and Binag of Cleantech and Bobby Chan from Hong Kong. And we've heard also from Harvey de Baron and Aza de Baron. So guys, let's be the healthiest versions of each other, because right now, that's all we can do aside from being the most optimistic selves that we can be. That's the way that we can fight the virus. That's the way we can have a force shield against the coronavirus. So I hope you guys learned so much tonight, and I will see you guys again in our next episode. And see you and have a great evening.